Hello, it's Kathy Cassidy and I'm here to read you another chapter of Love from Lexie. We are getting to the real dramatic part of the story now. I've just noticed that the light is really strange this morning and I seem to have a bit of a halo, so yeah, I'm going to enjoy that bit. I wanted to say a special shout out to two friends that I know are listening. That's to Lal in Shropshire, who is all round awesome, and my lovely friend Di, who's listening down in East Sussex, I think. So yeah, it means an awful lot to me that people I actually know and love are listening to. But hi to all of you who have managed to stick with it for this long, whether you're a reader old or new. And young or old, it doesn't matter. Somebody said that these stories are cool for anybody from the age of 9 to 99. So if you fall into that category, welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm going to start off as usual by reading the filler between the chapters, and this time it's another letter from Lexie to her mum. Dear Mum, I'm trying not to blame you. I'm trying to understand, but right now I am very, very angry. I'm angry that you didn't take your tablets and let yourself get sick again. I'm angry that you were selfish and made me feel I was the selfish one. I'm angry that you dumped me, left me in a corner like unwanted luggage. I'm angry that you didn't love me enough to stay. I'm angry that I've kept Mandy and John at arm's length all of this time in case you came back and thought I was disloyal. I don't think you are coming back anymore. I'm not even sure that I want you to. I do, but like I said, I'm angry. I know that you were sick, and I am trying to understand. I might not write for a while. Love from Lexie. Okay, so chapter 29, getting really towards the end of the story, and it's called New Day. I wake at dawn, the first fingers of light pushing through the curtains to reveal a new day. My eyes feel gritty from last night's tears, but my head is clearer than it's been for a while. And although my heart is hurting, my shoulders feel light, as if someone has lifted a heavy weight away. When I check my mobile, there are a dozen unread messages from Marley, anguished apologies, pleas, despair. He spent the night at the old railway carriage, it seems, too scared to go home. Stay where you are, I text. I'll be there by 7. I shower, dry my hair, pull on my clothes for the gig, stuff my tambourine in a bag. I've no idea if we'll be playing now, not with Marley's face all bruised and swollen, but I'm determined we will do our best. Downstairs, Mandy's in the kitchen making coffee. I put my arms round her in a hug and hope she knows how much I love her, how grateful I am, how lucky I feel to have her and John and Bex to be my sort of family. I think she does. You're up early, she says. How'd you feel? How did you sleep? Better than I have in ages, I tell her. I'm going to talk to Marley. You're right. He was brave to tell me. He hasn't told anyone else, and he must be feeling awful about how I reacted. I need to put it right. Good girl, Mandy says. I grab a cereal bar and head out of the house, Mandy huddled in her dressing gown on the doorstep, waving until I'm out of sight. I walk through the park, the dew staining my red Converse trainers. Already vans and trailers are driving across the grass to their pitches, ready to set up food and merchandise stalls. A team of festival officials in high-vis jackets are directing everything, and as this is a free festival for those attending, I wonder just how out of pocket Louisa Winter will be by the end of it. If we do manage to save the libraries, a lot of it will be down to her. As I walk through the wild garden at Greystones, I see Marley sitting on the steps of the old railway carriage, his head in his hands. He looks up as I approach, and I see that his right eye has swollen shut, an ugly purple-black bruise mottled around it. I flinch. I'm sorry, he says at once. I'm so sorry about everything. You have every right to hate me. I don't, I promise, sinking down onto the steps beside him. I could never hate you, Marley. I'm a disaster, he says, head in hands. I hate myself, if that's any consolation, but you need to know that I didn't mean to hide stuff from you. It's more that I've been hiding it from myself. I've been in denial ever since what happened with Dad. Does anyone else know, I ask, and he shakes his head. Nobody. Not even Mum or Dylan. Dad was so ashamed of me he didn't tell a soul, not even in court. I suppose I should be grateful. Grateful? I echo. No, Marley. Your dad must have had his own fears and prejudices about this to lash out so badly, but what he did was very, very wrong. He made you feel like a piece of dirt just for liking boys instead of girls. You've been carrying this big secret for too long. It's eating away at you. Marley lets out a ragged sigh. There is nothing wrong with you, I tell him softly, no matter what your dad told you, no matter what he did. You know that, don't you? It's okay to feel the way you do. It's not a crime or anything to be ashamed of. I wish things were different, but I'm on your side, Marley. I promise. He takes my hand, holds it tight. I kept thinking that if I just found the right girl, everything would be okay, he explains. I thought, I really did, that with you everything could be different. But it doesn't matter how hard I try. I'm still rubbish inside, just like my dad said. Not rubbish, I tell him sternly. Never. Crazy boy with death wish tendencies and a slave driver streak, yes. But that's why we love you. From a personal point of view, I wish things were different, but at least I understand now why things were so clunky between us. We'll figure this out together, I promise you. I think you should tell people. Your mum and Dylan, the guys in the band. Maybe not now, if you're not ready, but sometime soon, okay? Marley pulls me in for a gentle hug. There is no buzz, no passion. There never has been, I realise, but me and Marley are still friends. That's all that matters. Okay, I say, right. Now we need to work out what to do about your eye and your ribs and the gig. Nothing you can do, Marley says. I've blown it. Today I was going to meet Ked Wilder, maybe get us all a chance of the big time. All that hard work, and I'm the one to wreck it all. The others are going to hate me for that. I roll my eyes. Ditch the self-pity, Marley, I say briskly. We don't have time for that. Nobody's going to hate you, and the show will most definitely go on. There's too much at stake. The libraries, the band, everything. Don't worry. I'm really good at rescues. Leave this to me. So that's the end of another chapter. Tune in tomorrow to find out what happens and whether Lexie really can rescue things, and make sure that the festival goes ahead. Take care of yourselves, keep yourselves well and healthy, keep in touch with your friends if you can do, but stay home, stay safe, stay well. See you soon.